So, folks, I've got some breaking news here, and I know that there's a cross-section I'm gonna have to go into incognito window for this one, folks. Because, well, in fact, let's just start the show. Let's just start this segment with this information, folks. I know that there's a lot of fans out there of this person in my viewer base. I understand that a lot of people there's like a cross section, like, you know, when you cut the sandwich open and you see what the inside looks like. There's a cross section of people here that follow this person. Now, I don't know why. First of all, to say I don't know why. I don't know how. And also, I wanted to talk about this because I got blocked, folks. That's right. So we all know that when you block someone on Twitter, it's an admission that you have lost in the battlefield of ideas. So, folks, I would like everyone to ask shoe0nhead why she blocked just a regular critic of her work. Now, folks, do you want to know why I got blocked? Well, I can't show you the original thread because I'm blocked, but I'm on incognito window mode. So let's check this out. So she tweets this out. So she gets into an online argument and she loses. And then, you know, because she lost the online argument, she kicks and screams, flails like Magikarp from Pokemon. You know, when you first get that motherfucker at the Mount Moon, like, Pokemon Center, doesn't know anything. Doesn't know what to do. That's shoe0nhead. So shoe0nhead says, vegans are so fucking insufferable because they can say and do literally the most heinous shit. Now, heinous shit, did a vegan kill someone? Did a vegan, like, harass like, what happened to make shoe0nhead hate vegans so much? And if you go, hey, that was fucked, they'll just be like, oh yeah, well, you eat chicken nuggets. Now, again, if we're talking about net morality, now, I am not a vegan, I'm a vegetarian. There's a difference. I am not as cool as the vegans. I apologize for that one. But let's find out. So this is some heinous shit here. We got some heinous shit. And what was the heinous shit? So the heinous shit is someone I've never heard of. So apparently ContraPoints had a bad take. ContraPoints doesn't know how to cook. Well, she's a rich bitch, right? She's a rich, like, money coming out her asshole motherfucker. Of course she doesn't know how to cook. Right, of course, right? So she probably hires a cook in her fucking mansion or some shit. Now, I am not anti-ContraPoints. I'm just making a joke here. I find it impossible to believe that anyone actually likes tofu. What do you like about it? The lack of taste or the lack of texture? But it takes on the flavor of seasonings. You know what does that in a better way? Meat. That is untrue, folks. Meat does not absorb the seasonings as well as tofu. That is false. That is fake news. I get that veganism is good for animals and the environment, but that's a really noble and honorable view. But it's a barren life of deprivation and self-denial. Well, I mean, killing someone is a part of the human experience. There are people out there that have killed. So should we all be allowed to kill people? Or just live in the human life? You know, there's a study done that showed that when cops kill someone, right, they happen that night, the night that cops kill someone in the line of duty when there's an officer involved shooting, now this is a self-reported study, according to them and their spouses, that is the best sex they will ever have, the night that they kill someone. Now, this is a phenomenon that we've heard about. Killing someone and then fucking after, right? You got this adrenaline rush. It's a human experience. We should all be allowed to fuck after we kill someone. It's part of living life. And if you don't want to live life in that way, it's self-denial. So someone who's, let's be honest, this person seems pretty rude. I don't know who this person is. Perspective Philosophy says, surely ContraPoints, a drug addict. Now, I have no problem whatsoever with drugs or being addicted to drugs. I'm addicted to drugs. I love drugs. Could do with learning some selfish denial. Just another internet socialist incapable of restraining their greed. Now, again, I do agree with the point here, right? When you eat meat, you are literally engaging in the genocide of animals. I'm sorry, it's true. Factory farming not only destroys the planet, destroys your body. Meat is bad for you. Look at this. There's a study that came out. 40% less likely to have heart attacks if you're a vegetarian versus eating meat. 40%. So if you've got a history of heart disease, cut out the cow, cut out the chicken, and eat like a normal person. Eat like a motherfucker who's not an idiot. Did you know 95% of Americans, 95% of Americans don't eat enough fiber? What's fiber, you might ask? Vegetables. 95% of Americans don't eat vegetables. And let's be honest here. Let's be honest. Let's go back to the original post. Right? Shoe0nhead said that vegans are, quote, saying the most heinous shit. This is heinous? I'm sorry, it's not heinous. Like, it's not like perspective. I don't know who this person is. Never heard of them in my life. But it's not like they said, Natalie Wynn, go fuck yourself. In fact, you should fuck yourself until you die. That's not what they said. They just called her a drug addict. Now, I don't know if ContraPoints is using drugs. Personally, I think being a drug addict is cool. Now, again, don't quote me on that. Do not, do anything that I do because you think it's cool. I have a lot of problems. I'm sure Natalie Wynn has a lot of problems. I'm sure this person has a lot of problems. But again, calling someone a drug addict is not the most heinous shit. I mean, again, you can even make the argument that Natalie Wynn's post about vegetarians and vegans, right? You can make the argument that that is actually more insufferable and more rude than anything perspective philosophy is saying. So shoe0nhead got really mad. And so then I tweeted, they get mad because they know eating nuggets is fucked up. And so I got blocked for this, folks. Now, again, there's a lot of people that follow me that say, you should collab with shoe0nhead. Now, again, I don't know why I would do that. I also don't know how that's going to happen now that I'm blocked. But again, let's be honest here. If we're talking about morality, let's be real. Participating in the genocide of animals, yeah, that's a little bit more fucked up than calling someone a drug addict online. Especially if the person you're calling a drug addict attacked you first. Like, she made a big thread about how vegans are stupid, and then a vegan was like, but by the way, you're a drug addict. Now, again, should they have said that she's a drug addict? I don't have any problem with being a drug addict, right? I think that that's cool. But either way, the most heinous shit, and this is virtue signaling in the highest degree. The most did that guy say, Natalie Wynn, go fuck yourself, burn in hell, and die? No, they just called her a drug addict. So that is not the most heinous shit. Heinous. You're thinking heinous, wow, is this motherfucking, person, Silence of the Lambs territory? Heinous, what the fuck's going on? No. You someone got dunked on Twitter. The most heinous shit. And again, I'm just being really honest here. Again, eating chicken nuggets is worse than calling someone a drug addict on Twitter. If you have a problem with that, okay. If you're going to eat chicken nuggets and then overreact when someone's on Twitter, you're going to have some cognitive dissonance. You're going to have to admit, yeah, you know what? I am a fucking genocide enabler. Yeah, you know what? I am a disgusting motherfucker. I'm evil. I'm garbage. But you know what? That still doesn't mean that it's okay to treat human beings like trash, because I believe in human supremacy. If you believe in human supremacy, at least be honest about that. That's where your morality lies, in the fact that you think that humans are more moral and superior than other forms of life. Personally, I disagree. But then also, again, this is Milquetoast. You pay people to torture animals. This dude made a mean tweet. This isn't a mean tweet. I'm gonna be honest. Again, so I saw this. I decided to weigh in while I was drunk yesterday, and I got blocked. So fuck shoe0nhead. Fuck her in the face. With a big face fucking machine, because fuck that bitch. So that's all I have to say. But hopefully that is not interpreted as heinous. Now, again, I am not a vegan. I'm a vegetarian. So sometimes I will eat cheese, and I understand that doing so is morally reprehensible. But I'm not going to go out there and say, because I understand that what I do is sometimes morally reprehensible. In the same way that when I drive a car, I don't actually drive a car, but sometimes I ride in the passenger seat. I understand that that is morally reprehensible. When I go to Taco Bell to buy some food, I understand that that is morally reprehensible, because I'm participating in capitalism, right? Underpaying workers to do things that they should be getting a lot more money to do, and I'm giving corporations my money while the workers get nothing. I understand every time I participate in the system we live in, I am being heinous in some way or another, but it's about cognitive dissonance, right? And that, we should be real. We should be nice to each other. But again, ContraPoints made the first shot. So just throwing that out there. I thought I'd weigh in. People keep telling me to weigh in on Twitter discourse. So here's me weighing in. I got blocked by shoe0nhead. End scene.